Kyle Larson just addressed missing one of the biggest races on the sprint car calendar, and his reaction might surprise you. We'll break down exactly what he said right after this. And hey, real quick, if you are a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation news is just getting started. We are pushing for our next subscriber milestone, and it's all about real talk from fans who live their sport every week. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about Kyle Larson's busy week. On Saturday, he'll be behind the wheel of his number 5 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet for the NASCAR Cup Series race at Richmond. But 2 days before that, he'll actually be racing in a preliminary event at the Knoxville Nationals. Now, for those who don't follow sprint car racing closely, the Knoxville Nationals is a massive deal. It's held in Knoxville, Iowa, and it's widely considered the largest and most prestigious event in sprint car racing. Larson isn't just a casual participant either. He's an avid sprint car racer with 3 career victories at this event back in 2021, 2023, and 2024. Here's the catch though. While Larson will compete in Thursday's preliminary race on August 13th, he will not be competing in Saturday's main event. Why? Because it directly conflicts with his Cup Series priorities at Richmond. You'd think missing out on the granddaddy of them all would sting a little. But when Larson was asked about it at Iowa this past weekend, he didn't seem bothered at all. Larson's comments were brought to light by Jeff Gluck of The Athletic on X. Gluck asked Larson directly why he was entered for Thursday's prelim, but not Saturday's main event. Larson responded, "Just a race. I mean, yeah, I guess if there was weather, it would help us." Gluck then pointed out that pulling off both races would basically take a miracle, since the Knoxville Nationals is in Iowa, while the Cup Series race is happening in Richmond, Virginia at the same time. Larson agreed it just wasn't possible given both races are scheduled to start around the same time, but he did leave the door open. Slyly, saying that weather delaying one of the events could change things. However, according to Larson, that scenario isn't looking likely. He explained, "They'd be racing at the same time, right? So yeah, I can't be in 2 places at once. We'd obviously need rain at one of the places, but the weather looks good so far. It's not a big deal." Larson was also asked whether it bothered him that NASCAR's schedule was going head-to-head with such a historic sprint car event, and his answer gave some real insight into how he's viewed this situation over the years. He said he's actually been fortunate in the past, since the race has often landed on a Sunday NASCAR weekend, avoiding this exact conflict. But this year, that wasn't the case, and he expects the same scheduling issue to pop up again next year. In his words, "It kinda is what it is. I don't control the schedule. I've gotten lucky that it's fallen on Sunday races forever. It just hasn't worked out this year and potentially next year, but yeah, that's fine." Now let's shift over to Richmond, because Larson has another storyline he's looking to change this weekend. It's been 47 races since Larson last visited Victory Lane in the Cup Series, and yes, that's despite the fact that he ended the 2025 season as champion. His last Cup Series win actually came back in May 2025 at Kansas Speedway. As for Richmond specifically, Larson is a 2-time winner there, with his most recent victory coming in April 2023. Given that he's finished 30th or worse in 3 of his last 4 races, this weekend presents a real opportunity for him to snap that slump. So here's a question for you guys. Do you think Larson can end his 47-race winless streak this Saturday at Richmond? Drop your predictions in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like this video and subscribe to NASCAR Nation News. We'll see you in the next one.